Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we are looking at another bottle of beer from BrewDog. In Ellen in Scotland, it is a bottle of their Electric India, 7.2% ABV, hoppy Saison as it says on there. There's a bit more details about it on the side. This was brewed as part of the BrewDog Equity for Punk shareholders AGM in 2013. It says it's an unholy union between Belgian Saison and India Pale Ale. Blah blah blah. So it's a hoppy Saison with fresh orange peel, heather honey, crushed black peppercorns, and enthusiastically hopped with mountains of Amarillo and Nelson Sauvin. I did have this when it was first released. Obviously, this is way down the line. On draft date it was released. I will reserve my judgment, my comments until afterwards. So, beer in the glass, very pale yellow, very pale yellow, slightly hazy. A head of kind of frothy, pure white foam. So let's give it a sniff. Sadly, anything. I'm getting a slight kind of lemon curd, slight kind of zesty orange, mild kind of yeasty note, mild kind of pale malt backbone. That's very slight though. There's hardly anything on it. Yeah, mild kind of yeasty note. Maybe a bit more now. Slight kind of grassy note in there. Not getting a hell of a lot off it actually. So let's dive in. We can always come back to the nose if anything kind of like jumps out at me. So let's dive in. Cheers. That's quite nice. Better than the day I had it actually. I'm definitely getting quite an aggressive hop note in there. You do, as far as the hop flavours go, it's more on the lemon side of things. Maybe slight kind of lime juice, lemon curd once again. Sharp grapefruit, bay leaf. The bitterness is quite a pointy, kind of vigorous bitterness, which is it's quite sharp in that sense. Carbonation makes it kind of like dance on your tongue a little bit. The yeast is certainly coming through, making it does have really quite a dry finish. It does have a certain kind of estery note, which is bringing a mild bubble gum kind of like flavour, but not a hell of a lot really. I mean, I remember when I first had this, I thought it's just really quite an average Saison. I've got this quite, to be honest, I've got this quite cold, but no colder than you'll get it served on keg. It does have quite a typical kind of Saison characteristic, but that's all it is. That's all that. I mean, the yeast is all it is as far as Saison goes. Maybe not with the kind of I don't know if there's a lot of wheat, because I think you often get quite a lot of wheat in a Saison, but it just appears like a nice IPA with Saison yeast chucked in. Not getting a hell of a lot of the peppercorn, not getting much of the orange peel, heather honey, because it's not that sweet. It's really quite sharp. But really, it is very enjoyable. I came into this review thinking, it's bloody Saison. Everybody's doing it. UK beer kills my enjoyment of certain styles. Saison's one of them. Berliner Weiss is the other one now. They're just, overworked trend, absolutely flogging these styles to death. And not really moving them forward in any way. I mean, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, we'll just chuck some gooseberries in it and call it something else. We'll just do this and call it something else. Make a black version of it. Ooh, that's different. But ultimately tiresome. But this, where that it might be a little bit two-dimensional, is the hoppy element, the kind of IPA element of it is really quite nice. I'd love to taste the beer that this would have been if the BrewDog had used their house yeast. Would have made a lovely IPA. Really nice, clean, crisp IPA. Amarillo and that's serving lovely, lovely hops. And the yeast adds a little bit of something. But I mean, I guess the thing that kind of like hangs heavy in my heart with this beer is just the fact that 2013 they made a Saison. Whoop-de-doo. Didn't everybody else? Saison. It's just a bit played out for me. Regardless of my kind of like downbeat feelings towards the kind of beer style, which is a style I used to love, because you couldn't get it everywhere you go, or forced down your throat. But yeah, I mean, this is a very tasty hoppy beer with a little bit of a Belgian kind of bit of a nod towards Belgium. Anyway, so that is a bottle of Electric India, 7.2% ABV, hoppy Saison with crushed peppercorns, Nelson Sauvin, Amarillo and orange peel, brewed by the current batch of Equity for Punk shareholders at the BrewDog's AGM in 2013. Decent, if a little bit underwhelming, but you mean, yeah, Saison. I'm over it. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.